Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Miami and Toronto. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Miami, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Cain becomes the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Number 16 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. Two quick outs. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
First baseman Orlando Cepeda.
Orlando Cepeda is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and he's safe. Edwin Encarnacion now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. 2 out with the man at first. And there he goes towards second. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jonathan Villar.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that into about mid-90s and put it past him.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. David Peralta comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, 2 down now. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit to third, and off the glove of Encarnacion. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1.
Now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner.
First baseman, Justin Turner.
First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can. He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And a good fastball swung on and missed. Digging in, Garrett Richards. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Garrett Richards.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Number 16 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is fouled at the plate. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away. On the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cesar.
Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
What, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
Hit back up the middle. Turner has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now to the plate, Irvin Santana. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Orlando Cepeda. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. VR scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez has a read on it. And the inning is over. Striding in once again, VR comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High pop up, and this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in now, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He'll start things out.
Shortstop, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit on the ground to short. VR has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The pitcher number 43.
Stepping in, Garrett Richards. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Number 10.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit back toward the mound. VR takes it in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Ready for another chance. Number 16. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Smoke toward third. And he is in there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Digging in once again, Orlando Cepeda. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Edwin Encarnacion 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And the runner's coming home. But he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he'll striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher Alex Avila. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Irvin Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So digging in now, David Peralta trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Ready once again. Nelson Cruz. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1-2. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Villar up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dickerson is retired, and there's one away.
28.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Richards gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. I had him reaching at thin air that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Garrett Richards. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now he'll step off and rethink this.
Now pitching, Felipe Rivero.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. In now, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Hit weakly back to the mound. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Turner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 16. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Orlando Cepeda. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them.
Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Cepeda is on his way home. The relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He was a double play victim last time around. Derek Law takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Aaron Judge will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Digging. Again, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta on the move. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going. Joaquin Soria takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Derek Law is into. Start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Derek Norris will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Kevin Pillar will come on now and pinch run here. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running again. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A little bouncer. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Spin and a throw back to second. Runners back. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Behind the runner to second. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look.